Petr Yan versus Merab Dvalishvili takes place this weekend in the main event of UFC Vegas 71. Yan versus Dvalishvili, and this is a good one in the bantamweight division. You know, these guys have respect for each other. You know, they had some beef when Yan and Sterling were fighting, but now they seem like they have lots of respect for each other, and this is a great fight in the bantamweight division. Regarding Merab's style, it's still a great fight because Yan's style will bring it, in my opinion, a lot more than Merab's. I think Yan's style is I think he's gonna bring out Merab a little bit in this fight and bring him out more of a dog than Yan being more patient in Merab's style. But this is a great fight in the bantamweight division. Both guys, different ends of their career, let's be real. I mean, Petr Yan on a 2-fight losing streak, not looking good recently, you know, losing to Sean O'Malley in that very close fight that they had. I thought he won that fight against Sean O'Malley. Not a robbery, though. It's a very close fight. There's arguments for O'Malley winning, but I think Yan won it in the first round. It comes down to round 1, in my opinion. And I think Yan, his big slams, and he was landing shots on top, mattered. I think that matters more than little tappy jabs at range of Sean O'Malley's. So, close fight. I thought Yan got it, but very close fight. Not a robbery at all. The Aljamain Sterling fight, I thought Sterling won that one. I thought he had the first 3 rounds. Yan had the 4th and 5th, but Sterling also could have got a 10-8 in the second. So I think Sterling won the first 3 rounds of that fight, taking the back, and so on before, you know, he beat Sanagan. I think Yan's going to get this one done. I do. Of course, Merab beat Aldo in a boring fight. Who cares, though? I think Yan's going to push through and get this one done by KO in round 3. Is what I'm going to predict. Merab is good. He's good. You know? He goes for the takedowns. His strategy is to get the takedowns and ragdoll his opponents. Who is he finished? He doesn't take people to a decision. I don't see him taking Yan to a decision here. I really don't. He's not going to take Yan to a decision. If this was a 3-rounder, I wouldn't have minded that. But he's not going to take Yan to a decision. I don't think he is. Yeah, I just don't think he does it. Unless he barely ekes out a close decision. But he's not going to just hold him against the cage like he did to Aldo for 5 rounds straight. He needs to get some sort of stuff going. And who was he finish? Moraes? He finished Moraes, who was completely gassed out. That's it. And he won that fight because Moraes was gassed. If Moraes had somewhat cardio, he would have won that fight against Merab by KO in round 2, probably. Round 1. Probably in late round 1, early round 2. He would have got the KO, but he completely gassed because he sucks, Moraes. He's very good, but he just has no cardio in his system. And his lungs are just... It's just non-existence. That's the only guy he finished. Ground and pound. At the end of round 2. Close to round 3. Cody Stamann fight. Close fight. Merab struggled a little bit there, but he won the fight slightly over Cody Stamann. But the Aldo fight, he held Aldo against the cage for 3 rounds. Aldo could win round 1, but the last 2 rounds were definitely Merab, in my opinion. I think he won that fight. He could have won 30-27 as well. But you gotta think about this. I said this in the full card predictions. Aldo, he was about to get himself a title shot. He arguably should have deserved it anyways, but Dillashaw just took it instead. Because why not? Aldo's the legend. You've been out for 2 years, and you should have lost to Corey Sandhagen, so he got the title shot instead over Aldo. So Aldo had a fight to keep himself active. Yeah, and he lost to Merab. I think he realized to himself, I can just beat this guy and get a title shot. Just like that. And I think Merab, he didn't really expect the clinching stuff from Merab. I think he expected more so of the grappling to come. And he defended all the takedowns of Merab, because Merab's a shit grappler. He defended all the takedowns of Merab Dvalishvili. Just the clinch was the problem. Merab was too strong. Yeah, and Aldo lost that fight and lost his title shot and retired after. Yan is arguably fighting for his career. Arguably. He's nowhere near a title shot. Maybe if he wins this and gets one more, he can be in the talks for one. He needs at least 3 wins, I think, for a title shot, realistically. At least 2 to be in the conversation. Like, if he wins this one, get one more, and then he's in the talks again. But, he lost to O'Malley. And maybe he thought he won that fight. I think he did, but I think he maybe thought he won that fight. He was like, I need to get a finish to make sure I don't get robbed. Maybe he thought he beat Sterling. I don't think he did, but I thought he beat O'Malley. And I think he's going to get a finish over Merab. I think so. He didn't beat Corey Sandhagen, but I think at the time, like the UFC, would you want Sandhagen to fight Sterling in a rematch or Jan Sterling too? So the UFC kind of benefited Jan then. And in the rematch with Sterling, it was like, we kind of want whoever wins. We kind of want Jan, but we wouldn't mind if Sterling won. Sterling won. Then they pushed him against O'Malley, and they're like, okay, we want O'Malley to get it done. I think Jan's going to beat Merab, though. I really do. I think Merab won't out-grapple him. Jan's got good takedown defense, good knees, good elbows. I think will be a key factor in this fight. And Merab, it's not like he's fast. Yeah, he trains with Sterling and that, and he's in training with Weidman and those guys and these guys, and I get it. But come on, man. You know, Jan's gonna push more than Aldo at this point. Like, he's gonna fight for it. Jan, I think Jan showed up against O'Malley. I'll be real here. I think he was just preparing for grappling. He was preparing for grappling. He was preparing for grappling against Sterling twice. I know he fought Sandhagen, but still, he was preparing for Sterling, and then he fought Sandhagen. Strikers can give him a tough time like Sandhagen and O'Malley, but Jan slightly edged him out, in my opinion. O'Malley won the stand-up exchange against Jan, I think. I know Jan caught him once, but I think O'Malley was winning the stand-up there, so he kind of had to grapple to actually kind of win, but then he lost, whatever, weird thing there. But he's been preparing for all these guys with the grappling. And Merab's just another guy, and I think Merab could clinch him up early. Maybe early on he can have some success, but it's going to get worse for him, and I think Jan's going to catch him in round 3. Late round 3 TKO for Petr Yan. I think he's going to KO Merab. Yeah, I think he does. Big elbow off the clinch. Like, he'll try early on to get something going. Be patient. Maybe start doing good in round 2. But in round 3, they're gonna exit the clinch. Big elbow. Put Merab down. Land some follow-up shots. And get it done. Chidi and Jaquani, Dusko Jojovic style. I think that's a good comparison. Yeah. Yeah. I think Yan gets it. 30 years old for Yan as well. Still young. Merab's 32. Not much older than Yan. I get it, but he's still older. So it's still gonna play a toll on him. And Yan's got reach disadvantage. Jan's got T-Rex arms, but I don't care. I think he gets it done over Merab. TKO, round 3. I think he gets it done. And Merab, the winner of this one. And Merab leaves so many openings. Like, come on. Jan's going to capitalize on that. And 9 kicks to the body. Then leg kicks. Yeah, I think he gets that one done. But for the winner of this one, I guess they can fight the winner of Rob Font, Adrian Yanez. I guess. I don't think that would be bad. I mean, I think O'Malley's just going to sit and wait. Fucking idiot. He should fight Vera. Vera beats Sandhagen to keep himself active. So, unless O'Malley wants to wait a whole year off, stay active. But I guess they can do O'Malley versus... O'Malley can just sit and wait. Vera... Oh, no. It's such a mess right now. The winner of Font Yanez can fight the winner of Merab Yan. I think it'll be Yan... I think And in that time, I think it'll be Yan versus Font. I think Font will beat Yanez, in my opinion. Be good if Yanez won, because we had from fresh blood, fresh hype at the top for Yanez. But, yeah. Wouldn't mind seeing any of them. Font, Merab, Yanez, Merab, Yan, Font. Yan versus Yanez. That would be good. Any of them would be good. I'd like it. Like and subscribe. Thank you for watching. But the Bantamweight division, man, like, if Sterling beats Cejudo, like, you give O'Malley the title shot over, if it's Sanigan beats Vera, I don't mind it. But if Vera wins, I'm going to have a big issue with that. Like and subscribe. Thank you for watching. Peace.